So much has been said about Imole. So much has been said about Mohbad. So much that we've seen shared on social media, you know. But one thing we've got to learn about this young champ was the fact that he was peaceful even in the face of torment. He was a team player. He reached out to almost everyone in the industry. It becomes even more agonizing if we pay more attention to how this young man passed. If you come to terms with what it means being extremely talented and still struggle to find your feet in the industry, then you understand the pain and agony that was Mohbad. Even when he managed to find his footings in the industry, it was in the wrong clique or with the wrong clique. A clique that would have watched out for him, that would have celebrated him, turned out to be his undoing. We make mistakes, but it is important we learn from our mistakes and those of others. Mohbad could have had his shortcomings in terms of decision making, But in all of this, he has left an indelible mark that is an example to many others, even those that are ahead of him today would have learned a thing or two from Mohbad, what music is all about and what music should be. In all of this, we must not fail to identify that the greatest mistake of Mohbad was entering into a record contract without an artist manager. An artist manager is meant to protect the interest of the artist. An artist manager should be on the side of the artist, even before the artist gets signed by a record label. Because it is the artist manager that is well positioned to negotiate this contract to be sure that his or artist isn't exploited by the hawks in the industry masquerading as record labels. Unfortunately, Mohbad found his way into a record label that provided an artist manager for him. An artist manager who was actually uh, a relative to the label CEO. Now you begin to wonder whose interest would be protected in this instance. And when it dawned on this young champ that this was the wrong settings for his musical career, he demanded for a change of artist manager, and that was when all hell was let loose. It should be on record that in the first instance, Mohbad demanded for a change of artist manager even before it demanding to exit the record label. His demand was met with stiff resistance, which led to the stories that we have read and many more that are yet to be uncovered. It's a pity that such a talent was manipulated in this negative light, that we didn't get to really enjoy the man that was Mohbad. It's a pity that we only listened to Mohbad after the harm was done. It's a pity that we can't turn back the hands of time. But for whatever that has happened, I give kudos to everyone who has stood firm for justice. Those who have acted in little or no, in little measures to air their grievances towards the handling of Mohbad, and the death of Mohbad. We can only pray and hope that just as it was an angel here on earth, that he will find his place in the midst of angels in heaven. We pray that